Back in the days of Tanners and Bobs, mothers had patience and fathers had jobs. When football team families wore hand-me-down shoes, and TV gave only 2 channels to choose. Back in the days when my brother, sister and me were twits, schools employed nurses to search your hair for nits. When snowballs were harmless and snow sledges were permitted, and all of our jumpers were warm and hand knitted. Back in the days of hot ginger beers, and children remained children for more than 6 years. When children respected what older folks said, and pot was a thing you kept under your bed. Back in the days of listen with mother, and neighbours were friendly and talked to each other. When cars were so rare and you could play in the street, and doctors made house calls and policemen walked the beat. Back in the days of Spike Milligan scones, and butter was butter, and songs all had tunes. It was dumplings for dinner, and trifle for tea, and your annual holiday was a day by the sea. Back in the days of Dixon of Dock Green, and Cracker Jack pens and Lion's ice cream, when children could freely wear national health glasses, and if you were naughty, the headmaster gave you a cane on the back of your arses. Back in the days of rocking and reeling, and mobiles were things that you hung from the ceiling. When woodwork and pottery got taught in the schools, and everyone dreamed of winning the pools. Back in the days when I was a lad, I can't help but smile for the fun that I had. Hopscotch and roller skates and snowballs for to lob. Yes, back in the days of Tanners and Bobs. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue just thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me.
And when those blue snowflakes start falling, that's when those blue memories start calling. You'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white, but I'll have a blue Christmas.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll be so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't be the same, dear, if you're not here with me.
I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when the blue heartache starts hurting, you'll be doing alright with your Christmas of white,
You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white.
But I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas.
You'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white.
But I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas.
Yes, I'll have a blue, blue, blue Christmas. That
Gosh,
was
you
Blue
couldn't tell the
Christmas.
difference, could you? You couldn't tell the difference.
No, absolutely not.
You thought it was Elvis, didn't you, there? But it was Brian.
Well done, Brian. Well done, Pat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Christmas elves and reindeer are always a real close family. They have got Santa Claus to answer to, and they work from 9 to 3. Everybody gets a lot of presents, trying to make a holiday connection. Some people say they don't believe, but it is a Christmas tradition. People left and right put Hank Williams in the lights while you trim the Christmas tree, while you hang a wreath on the door for everyone to see. Look around and tell me now why everyone is in such a spirited condition. I say, hey, Santa Claus, I am just carrying on a Christmas tradition. Well, I like to go out shopping to get some Christmas feed. I like to smell the Christmas air in the air and see Christmas presents under the tree. When you wake up on Christmas morn and everyone is in such a joyful disposition, you look and see what Santa brought to me. It is a Christmas tradition. People left and right put out the Christmas toys, and Santa brings up some Christmas cheer. Well, put out the milk and cookies, and maybe a 6-pack of beer. We wish Christmas could last all year long, and that is a very serious admission. We are tearing along singing this Christmas song. It is a Christmas tradition. Christmas elves and reindeer are always a real close family. They have got Santa Claus to answer to, and they work from 9 to 3. Everybody gets a lot of presents, trying to make a holiday connection. Some people say they don't believe, but it is a Christmas tradition. People left and right put out the Christmas toys, and Santa brings us some Christmas cheer. Well, put out the milk and cookies, and maybe a 6-pack of beer. Look around and tell me now why everyone is in such a spirited condition. I say, hey, Santa Claus, I am just carrying on a Christmas tradition. Yes, we are tearing along, sing this Christmas song. It is just a Christmas tradition. Christmas tradition.
Thank you, Brian.
Christmas. Silver bells are ringing, carolers are singing, and snowflakes are drifting through the air.
Everybody's shopping, got no time for stopping, and it looks like Christmas is here. So tell me, how do I wrap my heart for Christmas? I want to give it to you. Pretty bows and ribbons, don't fit the gift I'm giving. Your loving arms will have to do.
At first I thought of giving you a pretty diamond ring. I wore myself out shopping for a million other things. I finally decided on something you can't buy. But how could I disguise it so you will be surprised? So how do I wrap my heart up for Christmas? I wanna give it to you. Pretty bows and ribbons don't fit the gift I'm giving. Your loving arms will have to do.
A gift of love was given to the world so long ago. Lying in a manger, he was wrapped in swaddling clothes. And every year we celebrate and thank the Lord above and give to one another our little gifts of love. So how do I wrap my heart up for Christmas? I want to give it to you. Pretty bows and ribbons don't fit the gift you're giving. Your loving arms will have to do.
Silver bells are ringing, carolers are singing,
and snowflakes are drifting through the air.
everybody's shopping, got no time for stopping.
And it looks like Christmas is here.
How do I wrap my heart up for Christmas? I wanna give it to you.
Pretty bows and ribbons don't fit the gift for giving. Your loving arms will have to do.
Pretty bows and ribbons don't fit the gift I'm giving.
Your loving arms will have to do.
That was How Do I Wrap My Heart Up for Christmas? Bit tricky to do that, I should think.
Ah,
Well done, you two.
wrap it up in a song like you did there. That's just right.
Yeah, you can't put it in Christmas paper, can you, really?
Thank you, Brian and Gloria.
I saw Elvis dressed like Santa at Debenhams Eastbourne store. I saw Elvis dressed like Santa, who could ask for anything more? Oh, hunker, 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 and a burning love is gonna go down in history. And you know it's gonna make a lot of kids be good under the rock and roll Christmas tree. I saw Elvis dressed like Santa. Well, what do you think about that? I saw Elvis dressed like Santa going round in festive style. Oh, hunker, 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 and a burning love is gonna go down in history. And you know it's gonna make a lot of kids be good under the rock and roll Christmas tree. I saw Elvis dressed like Santa, and he was very slim. His sideburns were much darker than the whiskers on his chin. Oh, hunker, 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 and a burning love is gonna go down in history. And you know it's gonna make a lot of kids be good under the rock and roll Christmas tree. Elvis under a bit of snowy white, when I saw his whiskers slip. Elvis was dressed as Santa, and I knew it was him when he curled his lip. Oh, hunker, 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 and a burning love is gonna go down in history. And you know it's gonna make a lot of kids be good under the rock and roll Christmas tree. It was Elvis here, Elvis there, and Elvis everywhere. He said, don't be cruel and you'll get a teddy bear. Oh, hunker, 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 and a burning love is gonna go down in history. And you know it's gonna make a lot of kids be good under the rock and roll Christmas tree. Well, Elvis is dressed from his head in a rhinestone suit down to his feet. Well, he's coming, so watch your head. Elvis, Elvis rocking on Santa's sleigh. I saw Elvis dressed up as Santa, and he was dressed wearing that suit of red. But we all know that it couldn't be Elvis, as Elvis Presley is dead. Oh, hunker, 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 and burning love. Love is gonna go down in history. And you know it's gonna make a lot of kids be good under the rock and roll Christmas tree. We would like to explain that Elvis is alive and well and working at a gas station at Tweed in Ontario, way up in Canada. But we know Elvis is dead, so it must be Santa instead. Another classic Christmas song.
Where do you get it?
Absolutely classic.
That's
Yeah,
the
look
best song I've ever.
Well done, Brian. This makes me laugh.
I'm boarding the ferry from Portsmouth to the Isle of Wight on late Christmas Eve. They're raising the gangway and we are ready to leave. So ferryman, hey, let's have no delay and take me back to the Isle of Wight for Christmas Day. Mr. Ferryman, hey, let's be on our way and take me home to the Isle of Wight for Christmas Day. We'll go to Tapnell Farm and we'll see the reindeer, and we will wear Santa costumes to run down Ryde Pier. I'll ride on the Haven Street Santa steam train and go to Dinosaur Island to keep out the rain. Last year we went for a swim on Boxing Day when the sea was -3, but we went anyway. I was gasping for breath as I felt my blood freeze, and the next year I will go in deeper, up to my knees. Mr. Ferryman, hey, let's be on our way and take me home to the Isle of Wight for Christmas Day. At the old Shanklin Theatre, I will see the show. I've got pantomime tickets in the middle of the front row. I will sing all the songs and I'll join in the plot. And I will shout, he's behind you, even when he's not. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, no, you won't. Oh, yes, I will. Oh, no, you won't. But I've got no turkey because they cost a lot. I tried Aldi and Lidl to see what they got. But those M&M turkeys, well, they look so nice. I'll get mine on Boxing Day when they are half price. Mr. Ferryman, hey, let's be on our way and take me home to the Isle of Wight for Christmas Day. All I want for Christmas on the Isle of Wight is a Willie's guitar, and someone please put that floating bridge right. The ferries have finished now until Boxing Day. To get to the Isle of Wight there is no way. It's so nice and peaceful when there is nobody here. Can't we keep it like this for the rest of the year? Now the ferry is arriving and it's late Christmas Eve. They are lowering the gangway and we are ready to leave. So ferrymen, hey, let's have no delay. Let me back on the Isle of Wight for Christmas Day. Mr. Ferryman, hey, I will be on my way. I am home on the Isle of Wight for Christmas Day.
Right next.
The Isle of Wight Christmas.
Oh, yes, sure.
Okay.
Thanks, Brian.
dashing through the snow in a lifted pickup truck. Over the hills we go, looking for a buck. I'm back here in the bed with a big smile on my face. I'm getting in the spirit with a loaded 308. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride, and soon Miss Fanny Bright was seated by my side. The horse was lean and lank, and misfortune seemed his lot. He got into a drifted bank, and we got upsot. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day. A day or two ago, the story I must tell. I went out in the snow, and on my back I fell. A gent was riding by in a one-horse open sleigh. He laughed as there I sprawling lie, but quickly drove away. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day. Now the ground is white, go it while you're young. Take the girls tonight and sing this sleighing song. To get a bobtailed bay, 42 as his speed. Hitch him to an open sleigh and crack and you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day. Santa came last night, but he parked his sleigh next door, 'cause he'd know I'd love a reindeer mount right over my front door. And we told all the kids those presents have to wait until Daddy comes back home with a big dead deer on his tailgate. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, all the way. Oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day. Got to do a service at the church and cold beer at home tonight. Then back up in the morning just to do it one more time. Them snowflakes, they don't hunt, but that leaves more to me. Plus venison goes perfect with a shot of old Jim Breen. Oh, jingle bells, fill that freezer up. Oh, what fun it is just drinking bourbon, shooting bucks. Oh, jingle bells, all the way. Yea, oh, what fun it is to shoot a deer on Christmas Day. Jingle bells.
Yeah, not so quite so Christmassy, Brian.
American style. The
Yeah.
lovely Americans who are so lovely with their guns, yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.
A traditional song.
Yes.
Slightly
Not
altered.
quite a traditional song. No, not that version.
Slightly altered, I suppose. Oh, holy night, The stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn.
Oh, fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angel voices. O night divine, O night when Christ was born. O night divine, O night divine.
Truly, he taught us to love one another. His law, his love, and his gospel is peace. Chains shall he break, for the slave is our brother, and in his name all oppression shall cease. Sweet hymns of joy in grateful chorus raise we. Let all within us praise his holy name.
Christ is the Lord, let ever praise thee. Noel, Noel, O night divine. Noel, Noel, O night divine.
Oh, holy night. Another
Oh,
Christmas
well
one
done,
for you.
Tony.
Well, Santa ain't coming to town, he is drinking this year. He has shorted out the Christmas lights and burned off his beard. He fell into an ice-cold keg of Christmas cheer. Santa ain't coming to town, he is drinking this year. So Mrs. Claus always really does a good job of keeping Santa under control. In fact, she was damn near perfect for about 600 years or so. But then Santa's redneck cousin Bubba comes to town, toting a bottle of Jack. Mrs. Claus slips Santa a nip, saying, "Take a sip now," and there's only whiskey in his sack. Oh, Santa ain't coming to town, he is drinking this year. He thought he saw a 12-point buck and shot at his reindeer. All the elves are too short to see over the reins to steer. Santa ain't coming to town, he is drinking this year. Now, have you been told that Santa knows who has been good or bad? But truth be told, right now we don't know his old long white beard from his ass Rudolph. Yeah, he will tell you all how things have gone downhill. He's passing the peppermint shots round the whole workshop, and now he's putting in the moonshine still. Oh, Santa ain't coming to town, he is drinking this year. He has shortened out the Christmas lights and burned off his beard. He fell into an ice-cold keg of Christmas cheer. Santa ain't coming to town, he is drinking this year. So forget about Santa Claus and you all have a happy new year. Ho, ho, ho!
Thank you, Brian.
Hang your stockings, little one. It won't be long till Santa comes. I will leave a mince pie and a drink. It's time for bed now, son, don't you think? Close your eyes and go to sleep. Promise me that this you will keep. Santa Claus is coming on his sleigh. Hey, hey, hey. It is the start of another Christmas day. Jingle bells, jingle jingle all the way. The turkey's stuffed and the potatoes peeled, and the Christmas presents are wrapped and sealed. The decorations are on the tree, with twinkling lights for all to see. Go to bed, son, and off to sleep, and quietly up the stairs I softly creep. It is the start of another Christmas day. Hey, hey, hey. It's the start of another Christmas day. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. I got to bed at 3:30, and my son's little voice called to me. Daddy, Daddy, come and see what Santa has brought for me. I close my eyes, but sleep won't come. There's a constant banging of a drum. It is the start of another Christmas day. Hey, hey, hey. It is the start of another Christmas day. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Eventually, and go to see the excited drummer son telling me, I thought Santa did not speak, and I thought I would sneak a little peek. And there is something really funny that I have to tell to my mummy. Did you know that Santa Claus was wearing slippers just like yours? I smiled and said, oh, that's fun, and think who brought that ruddy drum. It is the start of another Christmas day. Hey, hey, hey. It is the start of another Christmas day. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun my son is having, banging on his drum today. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun my son is having, banging on his drum today. Santa's slippers.
And a good picture you found to go with them.
Very good, Brian. Yeah. Yeah, it's a sweet little number, isn't it?
Memories.
Mm.
Yeah, it takes you back a few years, doesn't it?
It doesn't really matter whether you buy them a drum or not, they'll find one.
Right, true,
Probably,
yeah. Yeah.
Someone left a camel in my bathtub, and someone left a camel in my bath. Someone left a camel in my bathtub, and that's why my hot water never lasts. Someone left a rabbit in my kitchen, and in fact I do suspect they left a pair. Someone left a rabbit in my kitchen, and there now about 18,000 there. Now someone has forgot to flush the toilet, and someone has forgot to flush the loo. Someone has forgot to flush the toilet, and from the stench I suspect that it was you. Now someone stuck Boris Johnson on the telly, even though they'd know I'd like to grab him by the throat. Someone stuck our Boris on the telly, and then they cleared off with the remote. Now someone put a lobster down my trousers. Someone put a lobster down my catch. And if they had put it down my back, it would be painful. But they stuck it down the front, and now I'm wrecked. Now someone left a parrot in the parlour, and someone forgot to take it beak. Someone left a parrot in the parlour. I suspect it was Painley John to hear him speak. Now someone left a tadpole in my beer mug, a little frog or baby toad. Someone left a tadpole in my beer mug, but we won't discover which until it grows. Now someone left a camel in my bathtub, and someone left a camel in my bath. Someone left a camel in my bathtub, and I think that they had done it for a laugh. Now someone saw a sleigh crash outside my window, and someone clambered out with presents in his arms. Someone saw a sleigh crash outside my window, and he dusted himself without doing himself any harm. Now someone went and clambered down my chimney, and someone went and gobbled up my mince pies. Someone went and clambered down my chimney and left half a ton of reindeer shit outside. Now someone left some presents under the Christmas tree, and someone filled the stockings by our bed. Someone left some presents under the Christmas tree, and this strange creature was all dressed in red. Now someone got back on board his sleigh and rode off again into the night. Someone got back on board his sleigh, and his reindeers helped him with the flight. On Christmas Day, somebody stuffed Liz Truss down my chimney. Trussed up like a chicken, she did not look like a go-getter. She said I may have crashed the economy and caused chaos, but what can I do to make life better? I said your actions have meant we can't afford much food for Christmas, and as a result, we now are all now much thinner. So I cleaned her bottom and stuffed it with vegetables and sausages and cooked her in the oven for our Christmas dinner. Yes, I cooked her in the oven for our Christmas dinner. The fireplace is burning bright and shining all on me. I see the presents underneath the good old Christmas tree. And I wait all night until Santa comes to wake me from my dreams. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. I see the children play outside like angels in the snow, while Mum and Dad, they share a kiss under the mistletoe. And we will cherish all these simple things wherever we may be. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart, in my heart. I've got candles glowing in the dark, in the dark. I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. I listen for the thud of reindeer walking on the roof. I fall asleep to lullabies and the morning comes too soon. The only gift I'll ever need is the joy of family. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart, in my heart. I've got candles glowing in the dark, in the dark. I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. Oh, the joy that fills our hearts and makes us see. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart, in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark, in the dark. And then for years to come, we'll always know one thing. That's the love that Christmas can bring. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. Oh, why, that's Christmas to me. That's Christmas to me.
Thanks, Brian.
Down in the workshop, all the elves were making toys for the good gentle girls and the good gentle boys. When the boss busted in and nearly scared them half to death, he had a rifle in his hands and cheap whiskey on his breath. From his beards to his boots, he was covered with ammo, like a big fat drunk, that disgruntled Yuletide Rambo. And he smiled as he said, with a twinkle in his eye, Merry Christmas to you all, and now you're all gonna die. It was the night Santa went crazy. It was the night Saint Nick went insane. He realized he had been getting a raw deal, and something finally must have snapped in his brain. Well, the workshop is gone now, as he decided to bomb it. Everywhere you will find pieces of Cupid and Comet. And he tied up his helpers, and he held the elves hostage, and he ground up poor Rudolph into reindeer sausage. He got Dancer and Prancer with an old German Luger, and he slashed up Dasher just like Freddy Krueger. And he picked up a flamethrower, and he barbecued Blitzen, and he took a big bite and said, "It tastes just like chicken." It was the night Santa went crazy. It was the night Kris Kringle went nuts. Now you can hardly walk around the North Pole without stepping in reindeer guts. Now there isn't the National Guard and the Eastbourne Police Bureau of Investigation. There is a van from the BBC News and helicopters circling around in the sky. And the bullets are flying and the body count is rising and everybody's dying to know. Oh, Santa, why, my, you used to be such a jolly guy. Yes, in Lewis, Santa is now doing time in a lock-up prison for his infamous crime. But hey, little friends, now don't you cry no more tears. He will be out for good behavior in 700 more years. Now Vixen is in therapy and Donna is still nervous. and the elves all got jobs working for the postal service. And they say Mrs. Claus, she was on the phone every night with her lawyer negotiating the movie rights. It was the night Santa went crazy. It was the night St. Nicholas flipped. He broke his back for some milk and cookies, and it sounds to me like he was tired of getting gypped. Whoa, it was the night Santa went crazy. It was the night St. Nick went insane. He realized he had been getting a raw deal, and something finally must have snapped in his brain. Whoa, something finally must have snapped. Yes, I tell you, something finally must have snapped in his brain.
Very good.
Right.
Well, that was a jolly Christmas song, wasn't it?
Oh my God, the special that was.
Very jolly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thought I'd cheer you all up with a Santa song.
Yes.
The first thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me is finding a Christmas tree. The second thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me is rigging up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. The third thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me is hangovers, rigging up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. The fourth thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me is sending Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. The fifth thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me is 5 months of bills, sending Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up the lights and finding a Christmas tree. The sixth thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me is facing my in-laws, 5 months of bills. Oh, I hate those Christmas cards, hangovers, rigging up these lights and finding a Christmas tree. The seventh thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me is the Salvation Army, facing my in-laws, 5 months of bills, sending Christmas cards. Oh gee, I'm trying to rig up these lights and finding a Christmas tree. The eighth thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me, I want a transformer for Christmas. Charities, and what do you mean your in-laws are coming? 5 months of bills. Oh, making out these cards. Honey, get me a beer. And what? We have no extension cords. And finding a Christmas tree. The ninth thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me, finding parking spaces. Daddy, I want candy. Donations, facing my in-laws, 5 months of bills, writing out those damn Christmas cards. Hangovers. Now why the hell are those blinking lights blinking? I'm finding a Christmas tree. The 10th thing at Christmas that is such a pain to me, batteries not included. Buy me something, Dad. Get a job, you bum. Oh, facing my in-laws, 5 months of bills. Santa going yo-ho-ho, sending Christmas cards. Oh, gee, look at this. One light goes out and they all go out. I'm finding a Christmas tree. The 11th thing of Christmas that is such a pain to me. Stale TV specials, batteries not included, no parking spaces. Daddy, I gotta go to the bathroom. Charities. My in-law is a witch and I hate her. 5 months of bills. Oh, I don't even know half these people. Oh, who's used up all the toilet paper? Get a flashlight, I blew the fuse. And finding a Christmas tree. The 12th thing of Christmas, that is such a pain to me. Singing Christmas carols, stale TV specials, batteries not included. What, no parking? Charities. Wah, wah, Daddy, Freddy hit me. Gotta make those damn in-laws dinners. 5 months of bills. I'm not sending those blooming cards this year. That's it. Shut up, you bum. Fine, if you're so smart, you rig up the lights. And finding a Christmas tree. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. It is customary in the seaside resort of Eastbourne for drink to come to pass, for a gentleman to partake occasionally and get rat-arsed on matafia in a glass, which was a light-flavoured liquor of amazing potency with a nasty pong, and which we suppose is the reason for this song. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. A Captain Bolt from Eastbourne, who lived in country quarters, seduced a maid who hanged herself one morning in her garters. His wicked conscience smited him, and he lost his stomach daily. He took to drinking matafia, and thought upon Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. One night by chance he took to bed, for he had caught the fever. He said, I am a handsome man, and I am a gay deceiver. His candle just at 12 o'clock began to burn quite palely, when a ghost stepped up to his bedside and said, Behold, I am Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Avant, Miss Bailey, then he cried, you can't fright me really. Dear Captain Smith, the ghost replied, you used me most ungently. The coroner's quest goes hard on me, because I acted frailly, and Parson Biggs won't bury me, though I am a dead Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Dear corpse, says he, since you and I must once for all counts close, I have a £1 note in my regimental small clothes. This will bribe the sexton for your grave. And the ghost then answered gaily, bless you, wicked Captain Smith, and remember poor Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Woo, Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Next morn his man knocked on the door for his wish to put in motion. He said, just how are you going to pay for your bed? I really have no notion. You gave Miss Bailey your last pound note, which is the sum of all your riches, and now she has vanished down the street in your only pair of breeches. Woo! Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Woo! Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Yes, woo! Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. Woo! Miss Bailey, unfortunate Miss Bailey. The lights of the town were just shutting down, and the sounds were fresh on my mind. I met Mama at the door. She had been walking the floor, and she said, "Son, you have got stars in your eyes." I said, "Mama, I was walking on the moon last night, and two loving arms held me tight. The stars danced around, oh so bright, when I was walking on the moon last night." Now, Mama, she did say, "Son, you have been walking in your sleep, and you can't keep your feet on the ground. It's not always what it seems. Young love may be a dream, with some angels behind you just to fall down." But Mama, I was walking on the moon last night, and two loving arms held me tight. The stars danced around, oh so right, when I was walking on the moon last night. The lights of the town were going yellow-brown, and the moon was beginning to rise. I kissed Mama at the door, and I said, "Don't worry anymore. I have seen Daddy put those same stars in your eyes. Mama, I will be walking on the moon tonight, and two loving arms will hold me tight, and the stars will be dancing around, oh so right, and I will be walking on the moon tonight. Yes, Mama, I will be walking on the moon tonight, and two loving arms will hold me tight, and the stars will be dancing around, oh so right, and I will be walking on the moon tonight.